Good evening all, welcome back to another playthrough live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who have never been here before, this channel is all about playing games blind for the first time, giving our reactions and generally having plenty of fun in the chat box that way. So if you got any comments, get them in there. I'll do what I can to interact with you all throughout the remainder of the stream. For those of you who have been here before, whether you watched me lose my mind in the absolutely mind-bending puzzle mansion last time I played this game, which feels like forever ago, whether you've been watching me doing the quiet country drives and Gran Turismo 4, all the Shin Megami Tensei, all the Persona, all the Danganronpa, or even the really old school streams like Final Fantasy 7 and Forza 4. Either way, a gigantic, colossal welcome back to all of you. Without all of you people, new and old, well, this channel, it would be active, but would not be anywhere near as interactive or as reactive. So one more time, the chat box, it's that away. Get your messages in there just like avians, already there saying hi. Happy Friday, you are not wrong, very happy indeed. It's an F1 weekend, motorsport is back, and all is right in the world. Almost weekend where you are, well that's great to hear. Hopefully you'll have a corker. So, let's pick things back up in the main campaign. We're going to continue our game. We've literally just got through, and now we're on to Chapter 5. Another strange visit where we've awakened with a strange feeling. Ooh. And you're supposed to get another Snowmageddon tonight. I really hope you don't. There's nothing worse than that. Snowmageddons are nasty. So here we are, return to the dreadful whale. Well, we've done that. And of course the big question, what do we do with a drunken whaler? Answer, put him in a sack and truck him over. That's what we do. You got the today and tomorrow off, are you, Queen? Even though you're not looking forward to the Snowmageddon either, and who can blame you? It's pretty nasty. Now, is it just me, or are we stuck inside a room? No, we're not. I just need to open the door. Oh, I nearly slammed it on my face then, like an idiot. I know, hello. Yeah, I think we're being visited by a certain individual here.
Again, but it feels different.
Yeah, I agree with you, Corvo. This is not the way we used to it. Oh, where are all my powers gone? That's a concern. I have no powers. Why? Why do I have no powers?
Surprised I can pull you into this place. The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But
It's
when
you.
I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret.
No, you weren't.
Emperor Coldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
No, he didn't.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
She's a total fraud. Absolutely total fraud. And yes, it did. Well, but the moment he said that it was different made me think.
I told you, you're old. I've sexed you.
You said that last year. Jessica's younger than me, and she's a court every day.
This isn't, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Yeah, you see, the thing for me is that these paintings, they remind me of the original game when we played the Dow missions. That's what it makes me think of. Come on then, where are you?
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower.
No, you didn't.
But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel.
No, you didn't.
Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess.
No, you didn't.
Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us.
Oh no.
She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled.
Yeah, whatever.
My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
Yeah,
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessie, what is your name?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
I mean, in terms of tricks, it's one of the cheapest you can get this, to be honest, isn't it? Come on, how's bloody earth?
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
You haven't survived me, Delilah. You've not survived the worst that the Empire can offer. It's like when you think like some of it might be true, but a lot of it's embellished. For me, I just think a lot of it is nonsense.
And how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
Suppose now we've got to play a detective into the truth about Delilah. I'm guessing maybe it'll give us the key to get back to Emily. So yes, welcome back to the creepy streams here, people. Ooh.
15 years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov.
Yeah, I dropped him. And killed him.
Took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? He laughed at us.
He did indeed, until I gave him brandy.
Dirty stories. Taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him. Groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
You reckon that's you, Corvo? But yes, when I rescued when I kidnapped Sokolov, I made the mistake of thinking I could drop him down while I was climbing down a chain. It didn't end well for him. It was a funny stream, wasn't it, Queen?
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Not until I have my answers. Not until then. So there we are, we've got a nice little
Shout into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
I don't need my weapons in here, or at least I shouldn't do. Let's do another travel log while we can. So here we are, the Royal Conspiracy. Sokolov's safe. In the end, it wasn't me who stopped Kirin Jindosh. It was his own vanity. He built a machine to destroy intellect, hoping perhaps to use it on a rival like Sokolov. Jindosh never imagined it would be used on his own mind. The greatest intellects of our day, reduced to that of a confused child. So there will be no more clockwork soldiers. That part of Duke of Bell's plan is ruined. I bet that gets his attention. And I've rescued Anton Sokolov. What's left of him, anyway. That man has aged since last I saw him. The intellect is still there, I hope. But physically he struggles in every way. To walk, to eat, to piss. Conditions on the boat exasperate his discomfort. Still, there's nothing to be done. For now the dreadful whale is our only home. And then Delilah in the void. I was in the void. Only this time it wasn't the outsider who met me there. It was Delilah Copperspoon. She's grown in power somehow, and wanted me to see things through her eyes. She showed me her mother, left to die in a debtor's prison. And Jessamine, her half-sister, alleged half-sister, pampered in the luxury of her palace. Dunwall Tower, silks, fine shooters, grand feasts, while Delilah hid in the kitchen. Their shared father, Emperor Yuhorn Caldwin, with his empty promises, telling Delilah she'd be a princess soon. This was the past as she wanted to see it. I knew Wish I knew if it were all lies. Some of it has the ring of truth. Whereas I still call horse shit on it personally, but I'm pretty cynical, as those who've seen me play other games will tell you. I'll read my commentary on their playthroughs of certain games. I have a distrust towards people in games often. Especially innocent and cutesy looking characters.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Hey, what's this? Chapter 4. Introduction. This chapter will focus on Edithia Abel, steward of Colera. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Sokonos. We'll provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of ravenous Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sagunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abels, through which trade routes to the other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continue to join Sakonas from Morley, the Abels balanced growth against Sakonan culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanis Abel, true son of Sakonos, brave and benevolent, who united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastillion swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Sakonos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Lucre Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. Ah, nice one, Evie. You managed to order some new glasses, but you were in the office and that's why you missed the stream last time. Well, don't worry, it's an archive. You can watch it anytime you like. It's absolutely brilliant. I say, great news on the glasses, though. It's nice to get some new specs.
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I'll do what I can, Alexandria.
I was getting annoyed then. I kept on trying to, keep the angle down to keep her in center shot, and it kept on resetting. Letter from Lucia Pasta. Who's this? Dear daughter Hypatia, I couldn't be happier about the news you gave me. The people here in Dust District desperately need someone like you. I understand that you cannot see patients in Adamire anymore, and it's too dangerous to go back to your apartment. I'll arrange something. We'll find you a safe place to hide and give free consultations, as you suggested. I'll send word out about it via the Miners Family Committee and some friends I have at the Silver Spike newspaper. Welcome back to the city. Lucia Pastor. So we continue to grow the lore as we dig up more and more documents, which is one of the things I like about the Dishonored games. It's kind of cool that you have this open world, expansive first-person narrative, but then you've also got lots of places to explore and find things. So I know we're supposed to go through there, but I want to see if there's any more stuff that's appeared down here. Like any kind of loot or anything. Oh, what the fuck? What are you guys doing here? Why are you down here? Who let you loose down here? I'm confused as to why they're amongst us. They shouldn't be. But we've found some incendiary bolts, which is awesome. So I got free ammo from going down here. It was worth it purely for the ammo. Yeah, die you. Go away. Yes. The low-res streams of the original computer days are no more, people. We've now got some decent resolution. Oh, what the f... We've got rats down here as well now. Well, they're not attacking me, the rats, so I'm going to leave them for now. In the other game, in the original game, I'd try and kill the rats, because I didn't want them giving my position away, but they don't seem to do that here. At least they haven't thus far. Ah, we can actually go up here now. We weren't able to go up here before. Ah, yes. Ah, that might be it. Yeah, I might have brought the bugs case. That explains it. So I brought chaos on the boat. I'll take full responsibility for that. If I'm the one who's caused it, I'm the one who's caused it. No big deal. Yeah, also I'm not seeing any pickups or anything. That's disappointing, but never mind. Right, okay, let's go and speak to the others in the main room downstairs.
Corvo.
Oh, what the hell?
The Protector has risen. A bad night?
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
The Oraculum?
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Right, okay, so we've got a new target. Where's Spiker? There we are.
There's a spark in your eyes. Something other than hate, which surprises me given all that's happened.
Well, that's because I'm on low chaos, my friend.
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Caldwin?
Ah, meanwhile, good evening, Alistair Jack. Just noticed you in there. How are you doing, mate? I've heard rumours about the about snow, you know. I really don't want snow. It's annoying, especially in the middle of March. It's really irritating to have out-of-season snow. And no, you guys can keep your incoming snow in Canada. You can keep it where you are. We don't want it here in the UK. You guys are used to it. We're not. Anytime it snows over here, our country grinds to a halt. Oh, well, that was pointless. Right, okay, in that case, then we're going after a new occultist of some kind. Completely needless parkouring, but hey-ho, he-ho. Oh, there's a travelogue journey, what's that? Oh. I thought I've already read these. Ah. Brianna Ashworth is my next target. Brianna Ashworth, curator at the Royal Conservatory. I don't think she's from Kanaka originally. I've seen evidence of her visits to Jindash's mansion, and Sokolov confirmed that she's one of Delilah's lieutenants. I wonder if she keeps the same sort of surprises up her sleeves. Sokolov heard conversations about a device being built under Ashworth's supervision, the Oraculum. Something tells me it has nothing to do with the artistic enlightenment of the masses. An after-hours visit to the Royal Conservatory will give me the answers I need.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to.
Works for
There's
me.
a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
So you say you're not used to where you are, Queen. That surprises me. I thought you guys would have been. Yep, that's the Dishonored mask. At the say, I mean, I don't mind the bad weather going your way now, and you can send it over here, as long as it's not there at the end of May.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Has to be said
Thanks,
that.
Megan. See you soon.
Yeah, because if we have it that the bishops are after her, then there's a chance that they can use the magic tunes, which disable the powers of the outsider, and they are really rather dangerous. So, what we need to do is get out of here. I'm just quickly checking in case there's any power-ups, any bolts, nothing that I can see. Right, looks like there's no pipe networks either, so I'm going to have to go on foot, which I don't like doing. I don't like being on foot here because we're a bit exposed. No, I can't get up there. Oh, hello. I'll start with getting some free tune-up stuff here. Some free loot. Loot is always good. So what's happened in Dishonored 2? Well, we got awakened by Delilah. She decided to show us the outsider's world. And then the next thing we knew, we were talking to Sokolov about planning to get after Brianna Ashworth. So that's literally what started now. Let's try using the water. Can't get in there because there's no way through the gate. I don't know if they're enemies or not. No, there was hagfish in there. Well, I didn't see them, so they evidently weren't much of a threat to me. Aha! Now we've found another way. Excellent. Better take one of these while I can. Someone's just seen me, I think. Aha, hang on a second.
All the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or attack. Should I start by cutting off your nose? Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard. Help! Murder!
Someone's asking for...
Over here!
Think you look
Looking for a
tough?
fight?
Hiding...
Let him go! That mask will look great in my collection. Cut you in half. Take it! Oh.
He tried to be a good Samaritan, and what happens? Tried to be a good Samaritan, and then someone decides they're going to kill me. That's very annoying, to say the least. Apparently there's loads of them. Ah, there's one there, apparently. So the question is, how do I get to it? Because it ain't in here. No, he didn't take Deadpool's powers at all, Arista Jack. Corvo had them before Deadpool did. Oh, did he? I don't know. That's a good point, actually, because Deadpool was created in the 1990s. So actually, now I think about it, you might be right. Even though this game's not set that early. But yeah, how frustrating. I try and be a good Samaritan, and then I end up getting attacked by people, but luckily, I didn't kill anybody. I got spotted, but didn't kill anyone. That's the main door, I don't want to be seeing that. Yeah, somewhere down there is a rune, but I don't know how to get to it. Anything in the locker? Doesn't look like it. Oh, how disappointing. No loot. Okay, well we can't... We could try and kick the door through, but I'd really rather not do that. Hehehehe. Blink and I won't see him coming. Haha. Haha. I guess you could say he's going to be there in the blink of an eye. Well, whenever I hear blink, I always think of the X-Men character from the future. Oh, is that a painting I can steal? No, it's not. That's frustrating. I thought I'd found a secret painting I could nab. But not this time. Conservatory closure extended. A representative from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again, with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashworth could not be reached for comment. Readers will remember that an infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced a closure nearly 6 months ago, though there have been rumours that no exterminators have been hired. The Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event, sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy, with hopes of attracting numerous experts and guest lecturers from across the Isles. This important exposition is now on hold indefinitely, due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there is nothing to do but wait for further word. You can't accuse me of having bad jokes, Arista Jack. Not with the ones that you like to drop into my lap. You can't accuse me of nutting, boy. Oh, that was being very pompous of me then. You can't accuse me of nothing, boy. No. Oh. Hi? Yeah, I'm going back in here. I'm going back inside. That was a bad route to take. So it looks like there's no real way... Oh, there's another set of stairs. Oh. Yeah, let's not go out there when there's a load of guards. That's a bad idea. Oh, you're oh, you gotta be... Ugh, God damn it. Right, okay. Plan B. Take advantage of this second conservatory route again. We'll see if there's a way I can move that's not in line of sight.
Someone there?
Oh. Damn it, fell down. Try that again. This is the advantage of these kind of games, people. You're encouraged to save scum. Oh yes, you are. It is actively encouraged. There is no penalty for using it. So someone was saying there's someone there. I'm guessing it's those guys. That one's out of range.
I should think that's just obvious. No. The technical officer came by and said it was fine. He looked at the wall of light, then climbed up to check the windmill. All good.
Oh.
Why?
Yesterday, the wind
That's annoying. We've got a wall of light in the way.
The wall of light was flickering and sparking like crazy.
I've seen that too. But whale oil's expensive now, and the tanks run dry. The wind's unpredictable.
Yeah, we're not going through there, are we?
Running through the checkpoint and knifing us to death.
Yeah.
We can't get up there. We can get up there, ironically. Hmm?
Getting so one can't even breathe no more.
Okay, I mean, that's where Liam Burns' information waits, but I don't know how to get to it safely.
Huh? Who's there?
I've got to get back to
What the?
Dunwall.
I'm still alive?
I haven't seen the kids in 2 years.
Okay, I didn't think I managed to survive that. That was kind of lucky.
Something's got to get up.
I'm twice the soldier he is. So much
Huh?
Yes, I could shoot her from here, but that guy's going to see it. Okay, so which way are we going to go here? I've got a rather chaotic plan, but I don't think it's going to work. Is there any way up here? Yes, there is. Oh, it's not from the inside. God damn it.
I told him he was too skinny. Told him he wouldn't last a day. Poor kid. Well, I always have to do.
Oh, they're all locked from the inside. Bugger. Yeah, so I got the feeling you're not really supposed to be up here.
I should just work a double shift. Not to listen to him tell me about how good they were under the Duke's father.
Okay, so I found a galley route. But is there any way to go from here is the question. Aha! Here we go! Well, to be fair, I did take a very big fall, Avian. I'm not surprised I sounded surprised at surviving it. So I'm in a secret area on the back. And the good thing is there's plenty of walkways to get across. Don't worry, there's nothing to see here. Oh, hello. We got a silver cigarette case and... Rapallo, when you receive my letter, I want you to pack a bag promptly. Leave within the hour of reading this. And stop worrying about all that terrible business in Karnaca. Stay with me in Segundo for a month or two, and I'll feed you until you're fat. We'll have an excuse to shop once a week to get you nice things in larger sizes. You know I bought a dozen of those fancy rugs from the Weaver's Market? If you'll join me at my tiny manor, we'll put them to good use. Christo. Yeah. We'll put them to good... Yeah, why don't you keep those? Yeah.
I can feel my power grow. I can hear her voice. I can feel her spirit touching mine.
And I can hear you talking bollocks.
Melinda, you look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this.
I've got the silver cigarette case.
I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life? You're always talking about leaving Karnaca on a big white boat, never to come back. You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrix. Let's leave.
Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
That's really kind of cute.
I'll think about it. I promise.
The thing is, I've got the silver cigarette case. So I wonder if I can get a scene by talking to her. Because of course, I got it. Without their knowledge. One way to do it, quick save. And I'm going to quickly go down, I'm going to try and have a chat with her. She's studiously ignoring me. She's completely ignoring me. Well, that's annoying. Ah, hello, I can get inside this building.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
Did anyone ever find out what happened to Burlton and Lieutenant Culver's?
They probably ran off, you ask me. Must have had a thing with each other.
She went missing a day before he did. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter.
Guard! Someone! Help
Maybe they
me!
went inside the
Someone!
conservatory.
Anyone!
Karnaca's leaking people.
Help!
We tell our guards we're keeping
I don't want to die!
I don't know what set that guy off because it wasn't me. I don't know what set that guy off because I didn't do anything to get his attention. I mean, yeah, it's perfectly fine that we all carry things right. Oh, hello, what's that there? I've got a new bone charm. Hey. And that bone charm is enemies which with projectiles more fired off the fire starter. Yeah, they're all kind of cool. Void armor. When you take damage, a significant portion. I don't want those. They're rubbish. Elixirs restore slightly more health. I like that. I'm going to equip another bone charm here, which is that one's probably quite good. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So I've got 5 bone charms equipped. Grenades one I don't really need, to be honest. So, oh, drinking from a fountain restores health. Yes, please. I didn't even realise I had that equipped. I didn't even realise I had that available, let alone equipped. I'll pick up the guns and I'll pick up the bullets and that as well. Anything else here that I can use? I hear the sound of a guard. I can't have you hanging around on the stairs like that, matey. Sorry. You're attracting too much attention. I don't know what set him off. I've no idea. Yeah, you two can have a scandalous lie down together. Something about reading and the accents in this game, by the way, is making me turn all the more pompous. It's like, oh, you can have a nice lie down there. Together. Nothing in there. That's a disappointment. Close the cabin, please. Pretty sure I saw something on here, actually. More woes afflict Dust District residents. The situation inside the Batista District continues to deteriorate at a rapid pace. Not long ago, the area prospered under the watchful eyes of mining operations owner Aramis Stilton. But the well-liked workers' advocate disappeared 3 years ago under suspicious circumstances, and since then the entire district has been afflicted by increasingly foul air and gang violence. A functionary from the Grand Sakonan Guard admitted that the group has essentially abandoned the area. It's simply too dangerous, he said of the crime, inside what is now commonly called the Dust District. The overseers and the damn haulers fight for control in the streets, with skirmishes every day, assassinations, torture, and so forth. After a while, we just decided to withdraw and let the two have it out. Sealed it all up behind a few well-placed walls of light. And for those of you who have played the game, essentially they created a Dishonored version of Batman Arkham City. And if you haven't played Batman Arkham City, why? Why haven't you played that game? So we're in a kitchen of some kind here. Oh, there's a way out the back. Yes, this is a area I don't need to explore, so let's carry on. Ooh, what's through here? Ah, it's back into the grand fireplace, isn't it? Okay, so let's continue our explorations outside. Oh. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll slam the door in my own face. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Hey, you played it before Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was excellent, actually. Arkham Asylum was great because it was very contained. Arkham City did enough of the open world without making it too big. Then there was Arkham Origins, which was terrible. And then there was Arkham Knight, which was easily the biggest disappointment of the last generation. Aha. I think I know where I am. Yes, I'm here again. I found the way back. So I found the opposite side. Oh! And they've just started staring at me, so no. Yeah, you thought Arkham City was a bit too open, there was too much to do. I just enjoyed the fact that it was like, it wasn't too open world. I also loved the fact you could glitch your way out of it. For those of you who've seen the video on my channel, I put a video up years ago where you were able to get out of Arkham City if you used like freeze grenades in a certain way. To this day, I've never understood why that was a thing, but it was funny to say the least. These stereo speaker things are really getting on my nerves. I understand what the idea is, but there's that many messages being broadcast around. Oh, I can't carry any more of that, that's annoying. No, it's not the Sakonan spirit, it's a lot of bollocks. Okay, there's a secret room there that I can't get into from this point. It won't let me into it. I could try warping through the wall, but what's the point? Ew, rotten bastille thing. No, well, let's not eat that. That's a bad idea. I've given myself the shits enough on these streams. Right, it looks like to me there's nowhere else to go in here. Everywhere's blocked off. That's disappointing. I thought there would have been something more than a elixir in here. Ah, here we are. There is more. There's a way through. Complete with a ladder. Ooh. Can I get to it? I don't think I can. No, I can't. I was hoping to get across there and take out the tower, but I can't get near it at the moment. So what do I do from here? I can get to there. Yes, see, there's the guards, and there's the tower. And there's a wall of light in the way. So the question is, how do we get across without being seen? There's no pipes to exploit that I can see. Yeah, rotten food doesn't heal you, and I can't say I'm surprised, to be honest. Oh, there's a gate down there. You can get to it by... Oh, there's a car as well. You are such a bad singer. But you're better than me, to be fair.
Whose cockle was as wee as a minnow. He tugged on it nightly, and ever so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal.
No, that's not how physics works. There's definitely some route through here. There has to be. I mean, I can sneak down to the edge if I'm quick. Okay, let's sneak down here. Say it's probably better than you could sing, Avian. As I say, it's way better than any singing I could do. Well, there appeared to be hagfish in there, but no way to swim past it. Oh, I can redo the... Oh, can I pull this out? I can. I'll set that down gently. That's now disabled the wall of light, I think. Oh, get out of here, you. Oh, hello. Is that a way through? Ah. Okay. There are a lot of those sorts of birds here. Okay. So I think we found a way inside. Which is good. We needed that. Yes, I know you can use incendiary darts, but I'd rather save them for when I've got the actual nests rather than that. I don't want to use them just on the occasional couple of bird flies. Now, what's through the keyhole? Oh, hello. We have demons. We have demon dogs. Okay, let's try and climb higher. I don't want to take them on if I can avoid it. And trying to avoid being seen too much. And these rats have a habit of leading you to places that are useful from memory. Well, it appears I've been taken back to the top. Look at all these runes and hearts I've not picked up. So there's one there, there's a bone charm right there. There's a rune there, up on top. But as is for now, I'm not seeing any way to get to them, which is frustrating. Okay. I have no idea what the hell just happened, but I'll take it. I somehow did a stealth kill on a dog that was a ghostly form. Useful. Don't ask me to do it again. I don't have a clue how I did it the first time. Right, looks like I've got no choice but to go through there, which is rather frustrating. But first, there's something I want to try. It was a bit Resident Evil, wasn't it, Avian? You're not wrong. Right, so this is not healing. Oh yeah, it is. It's going very slowly. You can see that. If you can see it, it's constantly going up. No, I don't think it's a stealth kill either, Queen. I didn't think it was. But it was just surprising that I did such a rather stylish way of finishing it off. I mean, that's going to count as a detected and a kill, unfortunately. But what can you do? There was a dog in here.
Conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
Unless I've killed that dog already, which doesn't make sense to me. Yes, the door is blocked, I'm not surprised. And that's why you need to get in from the other side. But I think we can climb up here and get to it. Yeah, I know I have the one for heals, but I'm pretty sure that it's basically... I was looking to see if it was possible, because I was actually wanting to save on anything else. Oh, that's the... I've already read that once, that's fine. And what did I... Oh, hello, what do I see there? Thank you, Pyrosonic casing. Ooh. And there appears to be a bone charm. Oh yes, I heard you. I heard you, bucko. Right, what's this bone charm do then? Let's have a look. So if I go to the bone charms, say if I go for stronger lungs, fire starter. Go with stronger lungs for now. What does it get me? Exploding bottles over a wide... Nah. I'm happy with the ones I've got. Why are you crying, Avian? The dog was mutated and was far from being man's best friend by that point. A reflection on my journey. The Pandician continent. By Anton Sokolov. 2 dead on our first day on the continent, but the new world was not sated and would have one more. None other than the captain himself. His group had found a cluster of small rodents, much like rabbits or prairie moles. The lure of fresh meat proved too much a temptation for our good captain, who had dined on scant fish and the same rations as the crew all these dreary months. He was able to grab one of the creatures with his bare hands, but the docile beasts were not so tame after all. Having allowed the captain to pick it up, the creature became enraged and delivered several stings from a gland hidden in its tail. The captain complained of heat and itching where the stings had penetrated, but insisted they pressed on. He died of asphyxiation within a quarter hour. it was suddenly obvious to me that at this rate of attrition, we will not only fail to sufficiently research the continent, but we might soon lack enough crew to make the return voyage. Something had to be done to save the venture, and so I immediately declared myself captain. On my orders, the remaining crew kept to the relative safety of the beach for the duration of the week. Though I sent 2 young academy students armed with nets and cages to fetch a live sample of the prairie mole that had so swiftly killed the captain, as first and foremost, ours was a research expedition. I picked up the archive key. Interesting. I wonder what's in the archive key then. Or is that where we are now? Oh, there's the map, yep. Ah, the archive. Number 7. So where are we? We're in the curator's office, I believe. So, floor 7, we've got the archive, so we've got access to the archive now. Yeah, Brianna Ashwell is looking on the top floor of the Royal Conservatory overlooking main hall, that's where you'll find her. Brianna may have records of what happened 3 years ago with Delilah Copper Spoon, and the overseer Burns outpost. As a hidden outpost near the docks, it may have useful information. See, I've not done that one. I've not done the overseer route. I should have done it, but I've not. I just... Sit. That counted as a stealth kill. I like that. I'll take those crossbow bolts for sure. That's why it came back. I didn't take out the skull. So who's this gentleman and why has he been killed at the desk here? Something strange has happened here. Something very strange indeed. Bugger off. Go away. It's literally like someone's literally had his eye out. And there's those weird, creepy crocodiles again. I do like the stealth kills that we got for those, though. It was cool. We've got a grindstone here. Don't need to use the healing, so I'm already full health, which is great. Yes, there's Liam Burns' information. It's all the way out there. I should go back and get that. Just to complete the mission. Fully, 100%. Yeah, nothing there that I want. That's annoying. Okay. It's a case of the eyes having it for you, isn't it, Queen? It's not quite the long stare for you. Okay, there appears to be nothing in that. Let's sneak inside and take advantage. Just in case there's anything hidden. Or any roots. No, no roots. No items either. What a pointless room. It's an empty room. There's nothing here. That's annoying. Be gone. You're not being good to me today. This is far too quiet. I don't like this. I feel like I'm being allowed to get too close. Yeah, that's more like it. That's a lot more like it. In terms of a room that you don't want to just walk straight into. That looks far more like it. In terms of, well, you can come in here, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'll take all the loot I can find. Come on in, open up. Oh. I am such a thief, aren't I? The way I'm playing this game is probably very different to the way most people would play it. I'm not exploring everything. I'm not picking up everything. I'm just kind of like finding my own way. Ah, hello. A way to the back side of the conservatory. So this was another alternate route in, by the looks of it. Where I went was a very different route. What's back here? Nothing I can see, that's disappointing. Yep, very true, Avian. Give me all your money. Right, what the hell is that thing? What's with the tentacles? What is that? Yes, it looks like some kind of supernatural being. There we go. Oh no, where's Queen? Go get some food. That's awesome. It's a shame you can't get some for me. That suggests there's a rune back down here. Ah, no worries, Arista Jack, you gotta get yourself some sleep. That's absolutely fine, mate. You have a good evening. And yes, Avian, that's a good call. We've merged with SMT. It's Mara. Mara has come amongst us. Oh, it's in that room, isn't it? Oh, what the hell? Someone's hanging. That's really grim. Why is that guy there? There are too few people around. I don't like this.
Until the next blood moon. Let's see. It was 6? 3?
Oh, hello. There's another one of those creatures. Who are you then? Interesting, so they're her new zombie characters. That's kind of cool. You have perished. And I get the feeling that'd be high chaos, so coming here and destroying those things was a bad idea. I had a feeling something would happen. Luckily for me, I've not really lost any time. Right, let's keep going up. I want to find some more intel. So yes, people, don't have nightmares. Do sleep well. As we continue our attempts to get closer to Brianna. I did say that this place was far too quiet and I didn't like the absence of noise. Yeah, there's the... We can get on the outside here. That could come in handy. Oh, there's another one of those tentacle beasts. Where are my incendiary bolts? Thank you. We don't want to be fighting tentacles on the stream. Tentacles are a bad thing. They suggest a type of media that I don't really...
The twisted things she made.
Oh, hello.
It's just the way it is, dear Parmelia.
Ah. There they are. They can't see me, but they're there. Hmm. Right, okay. Yes, top floor of here. I've got to make a decision now on what I do. Do I try and take these ladies on from the other side, or do I instead go over the tops? Right, if I sneak over here... Yeah, there's no... Unless... Instead of four. I wonder if there's a way to the balcony on the other side. And a way in. Is that a guard who's looking right at me? Oh. Yeah. That's a problem. The moment I come out here, I'm going to get spotted. That's really irritating. I mean, I could try taking her out with a sleep round. But I've only got one shot and I don't want to waste it. So let's try instead. Can't get through there because of the trees.
My knee feels better. The fresh air really helped. And the calendula flowers.
I won't let him escape.
There had to be one who got away. Really?
Grind your skull into a very fine powder and drink it with tea! Let's hear how you die.
I'll see you in the vault.
Ice with tea.
Come on then, where are you? That's what happens when you attack me. Yeah? Yeah? How'd you like that, huh? Huh? Think I'm done with you? Yeah? Come here. Yeah. That's what happens when you start getting close to me, huh? Chop you to pieces and line you up at the meat counter. Do you guys want some tea? Don't want some dinner? Eat up, guys. Yeah, I don't take it personal when people manage to get a drop on me. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. I don't ever take it in any way personally. Absolutely not. No 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 no.
Abigail, cherished cousin, can you get me some of his hair and a recent handkerchief? If so, handle them as little as possible and send them to me wrapped in wax paper. Leave the rest to me, and he'll have bad luck the rest of his days. No one should be forced to marry an old oyster like him. Just thinking on his horrid purple lips makes me cringe. Your poor little dove. How clever of Uncle Max to finally see the match was no good. Also, I'll send you some ointment for your complexion. Alicia.
I don't know if that voice was quite creepy enough for the vibe of the letter, but I thought I'd go for it anyway. Just because I could. Quiet. What's that? Those sleep darts? I needed those. It's not like he needed them anymore, was it? Don't know what the point on spinning the globe is, but I spun it anyway. Ah, I see you. Come here. You too. And you. Bugger off. Oh, hello. I have a rune. Excellent. So, in terms of runes, I've got one available. I can use that so it goes moving very quickly. Or I can go for stop time, which bends time to sneak around assassinations. There's dark vision. Slip past enemies and sneak away. That could be useful. I'm going to go with that. I will upgrade it. And this is where not doing the whole exploration of each level can come back to bite you. If you're not willing to be a completionist and go for all the runes, then you're going to be not stuck with low powers, but your powers are going to be nowhere near as effective as they should be. Having said that, depending on the way you play the game, you might decide to play with no powers at all. Oh, hello. Right. Where are you? No, that's not what I chose at all. I'm annoyed at that. It cost me a shot. It didn't do what it should have done. Right, go away. Well, that explains why this place is so creepy, isn't it? This place is nasty. Yeah, there's another one there. Well, good evening to you, Queen. Welcome back.
Pour the gin over the sugar and stir. Add the ice and grate nutmeg over the top. Serve in a short glass. We'll make it hot instead, if you prefer and if we like you.
Now I'm not sure if this is the kind of gin bar I want to visit. Thanks. I mean, I'm not a drinker anyway. I don't drink alcohol, but it's not the point. Yes, you're dead. You're dead. Knock it off. I know the incendiary bolts are what you're supposed to use here, but I've not got many incendiary bolts to use, unfortunately. So I might have no choice but to do it the old-fashioned way. That's right, come here. The exterminator is in the house, baby. Yay, another bone charm. Awesome. So the question is, what does that one do? Let's find out. I can't carry any more, unfortunately. I've got 12 bone charms, but nowhere to equip them. Your bullets inflict slightly more damage. I don't use guns. At least I try not to, anyway. I'm trying to play the stealth route, so gun damage is no use to me. We're not on high chaos in my version, are we, people? Still, that was worth it for the bone charm. Nothing else in here apart from a globe to spin, which I don't want to do. Blood amber, thank you very much. Plenty of money. Money is a good thing. The only problem is I'm not really finding many places to use the money. It's not like in the old game, in the original, where you could, like, every mission resupply. There's no one available to do that with. Oh, hello, what's this? Some kind of projected map of Karnaca. Yes, there's a Venta Quarter, Santiago Fisheries. Interesting. Oh, hello, what's that? Oh, it's a map. I'll take it, it's fine. Yes. The hunt is going surprisingly well so far. We've had a couple of run-ins with the witches, which haven't gone so well. Oh. I can hear one of you. Yep, I saw you. I knew you were there. And some more blood amber, which is great. So, the question is... Let's take a look through the keyhole. Yes, we're still on the outsider level here. I want to avoid going through there just yet. I want to keep climbing around if I can. Something tells me going straight in is not the best answer. A couple of apples, that'll do nicely. And there's a harp. I don't want to play the harp. I don't want to make a lot of noise. Looks like the only way is through here. Oh, looky there. There's a witch by the looks of it. So I have killed a couple of witches, so I'm not going to get a bloodless route, unfortunately. There's not much I can really do about that. But at least what I can do is get some of them safely out of the way. Yeah, down here I'll do nicely. Oh. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Look at that low-res shadow there. Ah, as blocky as anything. As we continue to sneak, trying desperately to not get seen. Right, there's a couple that are hanging on that light fixture there. I'm amazed that I got away with stealth killing them though. I'm actually surprised I got away with that. Looks like there's no way up other than by sneaking through the doors, which is irritating. Oh, bugger. There she is, over there. Number 4. scored out. Isn't that the Neptune flag? Why has she got the Neptune mark? No books to read here.
I remember how putting your hair up that way drove you mad, and how glad you were to take it down.
Again, why is it covered with the number 4 mark, as if the mark of Neptune? Something there doesn't make sense to me. Call me old-fashioned, but there's just something that's not quite right about it. Can I get up there? Maybe I can. I don't want to just go straight in the door. Yes, I'd much rather go up top. Much safer. Yeah, you can see, I'm actually amazed that I got away with not being seen then. Because you can see them all on the rounds, and while there's a few things to pick up down there, I don't want to be caught out. What's through here before I go after the main one? Just in case we find any more hidden roots or runes or anything. Yeah, see, this is very much the other side. And hello! I found a black bone charm. I found a secret room.
The foreign curse, written and researched by Tabitha Alba. The great rat plague, the spreading death, the foreign curse. These are names we give to the disease that bloomed briefly, taking tens of thousands of lives as it spread across Bristol, from home to home, town to town, preferring neither rich nor poor. The capital city of Dunwall suffered the most, settled so thickly by both people and rats. Many people feared the plague would spread to Sakonas, but even beyond the naval blockade affected at the time, several factors kept the sickness from reaching our shores. First, in Sakonas, the population of disease-carrying rats was kept in check by bloodflies, natural enemies. Rats are known to feed on bloodfly larvae, and fully mature bloodflies lay their eggs in rats. Second, it's simply true that Sakonans are healthier than most. With the best foods, morning constitutionals, and a strong work ethic, we have some immunity to diseases that afflict less vibrant folk. Lastly, mining dust was found in trace amounts in Sakonos, even during the time of Dunwall's great crisis, and that dust played a critical role. It's true that the plague was spread by rats, but some natural philosophers now believe that it was also carried on wind currents. As such, we can be thankful that in addition to bringing us wealth from silver, the mines also protected us from the greatest plague in living memory.
And that, as they say, is the hidden route there. That was up an elevator shaft. So if I'd have got on the elevator and climbed up top, I might have been able to get through it. I don't know why it wouldn't crawl through naturally then for some reason. It wouldn't do it. Okay, so we're on top. We're hidden. We're stealthy. None of the witches know I'm here. They're all down there cavorting around weird incantations which don't interest me at all. And essentially I want to go through here, over the top. Oh, there's a newspaper. The Silver Spike. Genius inventor can barely recall his own name. Current Jindosh loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time. But that was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong. leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous, but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor, now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindosh is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt.
Everyone knows it's righty-tighty,
she said. Another wondered openly whether Jindosh may have been using his pupils' ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation.
Madarama, is that you?
Allegedly a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs, there is one curious turn in this story. Those closest to the inventor claim that he is now gentle as a lamb. A fitting punishment. Almost a Monokuma level fitting punishment. Almost a very special punishment.
Brianna, what happened to Jindosh? I'm told he's a gibbering idiot now. I don't know, Delilah. Forgive me.
Oh.
No, my dear. It's a loss. But I doubt he had anything more to give us.
Sokolov was taken away as well.
Who would want that ancient fool? Never mind. How goes the communion? I am hungry to whisper into the ears of the oracular sisters.
My influence grows. Last night, I walked through a dream with one of them, and we drank from a fountain in the town where she was born.
Ashworth is influencing the oracular order.
Business with Jindosh won't affect things.
No. He continued to tinker with the lenses, thicker or thinner, more opaque. It was tiresome to watch. I still have the old lenses and cast-off parts piled in my workshop. Dash finished some time ago.
Didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button on my mouse. That's what happened then.
It was coming from here. Let's see.
Protect you, or everything is lost.
I wanted to get back to where I was going anyway. I don't want to kill her. But the thing is, it's not giving me a an alternative route, so I think I'm going to have to go back out and find this. What's he called? Forgot his name. Overseer. That's what I was after. Overseer.
What happened to Jindosh?
Well, we know what the conversation is here, so we can at least ignore that. I don't want to make any noise here. Not now. I'll pick up those. That could come in handy. All the raw whalebone I can carry. What's with these weird squiggles on the walls? Whatever it is, I don't want them.
My effigies of the Oracular Sisters. 4th day. It's been difficult to create effigies of the Oracular Sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get the hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune the oraculum to the minds of living sisters. 12th day. It's done. Adolfina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. 19th day. Still only faint voices. Nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves they use to cover their eyes. 21st day. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then I'll have news from my Empress in Dunwall. 23rd day. At last. I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control the oracular order.
So that tells you that's something to do with the way to take her out. Find a way to make her bound as well. A precise history of by the creator himself, Kirin Jindosh, Grand Sakonan Inventor. Chapter 23. Dear readers, you'll be fascinated to know that earlier models of my clockwork soldier had human-like faces. Allow me to explain. As you know from chapters 18 through 22, I had been testing the clockwork soldiers against a wide range of enemies. Early in this process, a problem emerged. The would-be thieves and assailants were not intimidated by the ceramic faces of the earlier prototypes. One criminal even believed he recognized an uncle and attempted conversation. Undeterred, I set about redesigning the head mechanism, encasing it with a terrifying visage. I knew I had found the right design when my first test subjects fell to their knees in fear. Even when I've taken him down, he's still being a tool. Meanwhile, good evening to you, Exetel. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. We're on Dishonored 2 and I'm trying to find an alternative way to take out my target. So far, it's not really working. Have you been keeping? What have you been up to? Been having fun?
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
I'll pick those up. That could be useful. So a collection of discarded lenses bearing Kirin's actual occult markings. Interesting. Okay. Meanwhile, what have we got here?
The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the Oraculum were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing the energies of the void, the faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise and the spiritual channel linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. I will not cease my efforts until Covenant Orders controls the Sisters of the Oracular Order. But I know now that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They are stored in my workshop for now, but must be destroyed.
If I can sabotage Ashworth's communion device, she'll be powerless.
Yep. So, replacing the lens in the Oraculum could sever Brianna Ashworth's link to Delilah. That'd be the way to do it. So I found the alternative way, and I found it myself. So what I need to do now is discard the lenses, which are in her office, which is down that way. So, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Exetel. I can't say I've had that kind of thing happen to me recently, but I did a long time ago have heavy levels of anxiety and depression, so I can understand just how horrible that must have felt. I say, I hope you had people nearby to be with you at that time, and you're feeling a lot better now. I mean, you say you didn't mean to put the laughing mode. I've done that myself sometimes, you know, it's almost like I'm making fun of it. It's like, haha, hey, hey. And you realise that's not the case at all. I say, I'm sorry it happened, but I really hope that things have got better for you. Ah, so it's down there. I need to go and take those witches out. Meanwhile, what's through here? Some rather nice... Oh, hello, is that a bone charm? I think it is. I don't want to use it, but I've got it.
Black bone charm notes. 5th. I've set out to create a new bone charm, and I hope to have it blacken, in keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba, though it's rare to meet others touched by the void. Summoners beware, for as long as I carry that bone charm, their rats and vermin will turn against them, and the new charm, if it works, will shield me against assassins. 11th. I am still working on my protective charm. I've taken the Tivian Greybone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague, and the safeguards it offers are weak. 18th. Neither chamomile nor nasturtiums added to the mix give me the right effect. Though they perfume the air quite nicely, I feel well protected from unpleasant smells, but not much else. 23rd. I've finally got it. Hellebore, of course, fermented and reduced over a low flame. It's rare to achieve this effect, where the bone charm turns darkest black. As I wanted, I'm warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot would fell me will instead change to bloodlines in an instant. Well, I mean, I'll say if that's what's happening, if it's a side effect of that, Exotale, I can completely understand. I mean, I'll say I've been there myself, and it's not. It's horribly personal, and it's a nasty feeling. So I'm really glad to hear things are looking up for you today, and hopefully it stays that way for you for a while. But as I say, I mean, the one thing to take away is that everyone needs to be there for each other, because in this time it's more easy than ever to find yourself struggling. To be perfectly honest, it's very easy. Sometimes you find there's a lot of toxic things that people say, like, oh well, we all just need to, like, you know, try harder and all, and it's just not true. Everyone manages it their own way. That's why I gab so much when I'm on stream. I talk a lot because I like to fill silence. I always feel like I need to keep myself focused. Now the question is, how do I get down to there without alerting these guards? Can I quickly, I wonder, drop to these? Because if I can, that gives me a chance. Ah, there's one on the actual thing there.
I can't wait for the month of nets. Fresh picked is so much better than dried. How many? What?
Oh. Never mind, that didn't work. Try again. So there's obviously too many of them to just do that, so what I'm going to have to do here is rely on sleep darts, I think. Which is annoying, because I don't want to waste them. Someone's saying what in the world? What for? What are you saying what in the world for? Very quickly. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone there. So who else? Because they literally appeared almost out of nowhere the moment that they appeared. Best way to test my theory. Oh, that's annoying. The one time I wanted them to be in a place where I could get them. Yeah, it looks like they're protected by the first shot, aren't they? Or are they?
It was coming from here. Let's see. Who's there? I'll fill my pill. I won't let him escape.
Who do you think you are? Huh? Stay down. taking all my sleep darts. And then having the effrontery to come after me. Somehow knowing where I was going to be.
Tangle of skin and bones representing one of the dunderheads from the oracular order.
Yes, I keep it in my chambers.
You have bizarre taste, my dear Prince. I wouldn't want to see myself like that. I'd rather have my portrait painted like
There's a quality to Brianna's style.
Yeah, the problem with choking them out's fine. The only issue is you need to be able to get them where they can't see you. That's the issue. So what I want to try and do is try and sneak down.
But Brianna's effigies let her reach into the mind.
So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft. All that's left to do is hit the switch, and Ashworth should be powerless.
Touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had.
I don't need to kill her. Now all I need to do is get out. That's literally all I gotta do. No more witchcraft for you. No more powers. I knew there was something I wanted to get from here. Slugs splithering wedges. I'll have that, thank you. Was that a twist of a knife to put to a pickpocket her as well? Was that a twist of a knife? Maybe. Am I upset about it? Nah. I'm not upset at all. She deserved it.
Mistress Brianna, like you asked, I stored your audiograph recordings in the archive down there in the basement, and I tied it up around the oraculum just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of the oraculum device after the accident, saying they were going to bury them lenses forever at the bottom of the ocean. Well, that didn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the effigies workshop in case you find them some use. All my other chores are done, so I'll prepare your leche fizzle tea. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I'll feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic, like my coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Empress Delilah proud. I promise.
Karina. Well, Karina...
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
So now I need to go and find the Brianna Ashworth's records. So that's the next thing to do.
Delilah, when we can't talk, I write. There are things only you will understand. Daily I feel my connection to the void growing, and through me, your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brigmore, yet you feel so far away. If we were together, I could say more. It's as if I could see beyond the air, into another time or place. You've parted the curtain I never knew was there. Oh, Delilah! Strange and beautiful whispers are carried on the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument.
Being your instrument. Ew. Yeah. How about no? How about let's not do that? They're down in the underground area, so I need to get down there. Well, that was fun. It's a pity I managed to attract the wrong attention, but having found the way to take out Delilah, well, not Delilah, Brianna, we can now simply head down the stairs, I think. At least that's what this is telling me. So, let's make our way down. I mean, I could have talked to Delilah just to really put some of my acid in the wound, but I don't want to talk to her. Hey, some coins. We always want money around here. We always want loot. We are very much a loot stream, for those of you not been here before. And if you haven't been here before, that's all absolutely fine. Thank you very much for checking out the stream. For those of you who have been here before, I'm really appreciative for you all coming back. Without you people, while this channel would be here, it would be nowhere near as interactive or as interesting. So you lot make the stream, so thank you very much. Is there anything in here? Oh, that's the way I came before, isn't it? Okay, no worries. An unconscious witch? Well, case surprise, they're unconscious because I severed the connection to Delilah. What was power in them is now gone, so they're all worthless. I mean, I should possibly like try and hide them, but it's too much effort. It's as simple as that. I'm just exploring, because at the moment it seems there's no threat to me actually doing exploration now. Because none of the witches are actually conscious. I don't know how long they're going to stay that way, but I might as well, while I can explore. They've certainly gone for the creepy nature in this place, haven't they? All the paintings and everything else. That's like the Kraken, which is pretty awesome. We've got a load of dead fish. Because of course, what do we do with a drunken whaler? Or should I say, oh, what shall we do with a drunken whaler? What shall we do with a drunken whaler? What shall we do with a drunken whaler? Early in the morning. Yes, I still remember that song. No, I still can't sing in a good voice. Oh, I need the security room to get in there. Interesting. So there's a key. There's a key missing. Yeah, the details are excellent, and again, I'm thankful that I've managed to upgrade my computer so I can actually show you the details. Because the issue I had, of course, when I was first broadcasting this game was simply having a machine that wasn't capable of showing it all off. Now that I'm able to actually show a lot more of the detail, it's really impressive. And again, this game came out quite a few years ago, but it's still a brilliant game. Makes me wonder if Bethesda and that are ever going to come back and revisit Dishonored. Or, you know, the world, the lore of it kind of thing. I just saw something. I just saw I saw some text highlighted, but it's gone. Like a book or something, you know what I mean? I think it's that one there. Yeah. On the Oracular Order by Douglas Hawkwickle, historian. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavour to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us, wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during cloistered gatherings, though no others are permitted to observe. The process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with the heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence, or fill 20 pages. Yet still,
One last sister must approve it. The High Oracle herself.
Ah, that's a fair point, actually. Yeah. I'm all about making people revisit the world of Dishonored. You want the makers of Danganronpa to revisit Danganronpa? Well, there's a new game coming out soon called Rain Code, which apparently is very much a spiritual successor to Danganronpa. So keep an eye out for that, Avian.
That's it. I'm done. Please, no. Please, no. Leave me alone. You've ruined me. Leave me be. Leave me be.
Just as you left Emily Caldwin be, eh? Huh? We will not forget. We will not forgive. As one of the witches' coven against Emily Caldwell, you will hang. I said I've not actually seen much of it, Avian, but I do know it's out there and it's on its way, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with it in terms of what it actually is going to be like story-wise. But it certainly sounds quite cool, to say the least. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, what have we got here then? A lot of gears. A lot of whale oil. Yeah, let's not charge up an arc pylon. Let's not do that.
Sokolov technology in the new age. Excerpt from a book detailing Sokolov's machines. One of the advantages of Sokolov's technologies is that they share the same magnetic socket for the tanks of processed whale oil they use as fuel. When a tank is exhausted, another can be plugged into place with ease, and the process is simple enough that any common workman or even the lowest guardsman of the city watch can handle the task. This applies to the arc pylon and the wall of light security systems, as well as the carriages used for transport by those few who are wealthy enough to afford them. The only obvious downside of Sokolov's designs is the volatility of the oil itself. A few incidents have occurred, resulting in damage to property or bodily harm whenever one of the tanks has exploded. Yes, one of the tanks has exploded, kind of like the C4 when I set it on myself during the Metal Gear Solid stream. Yes. Hello, another piece of equipment. That's fantastic. I found 3 blueprints in this mission. That's pretty amazing. I'm actually quite impressed with the amount of blueprints I've found. I've actually found some good loot by exploring a bit. Ooh. I can do that now, there's no one around to be alerted. I can make as much noise as I like. It's nice to finally go full on East End thug and not have to worry. I'm here sneaking round and I'm thinking, why am I doing that? I don't need to. It's directly beneath us. I need to go down lower again. There's got to be a way. Yep, you're all sleeping. That's fine by me. I'm not going to kill you. I've already killed enough of you. I don't want you dead. I want you gone. And no, I'm not singing the Portal 2 song. I'm not doing it. I'm not desecrating GLaDOS with that one. Nothing in there. I am disappointed. There's nothing here. Boo. Shame on you. Shame. Shame. Ring the bell. I could probably slid underneath those, but I don't need to. Oh, we've got bloodfly lava. We've got bloodfly down here, so we've got to be careful. We don't want to get taken out by the bloodfly. I've only got 1 incendiary bolt. I don't have many incendiary bolts at all.
Okay. One down. Next. First of all, is there anything through here, I wonder? Any hidden incendiary bolts, for instance? Oh, hello. I found the way into a secret room. Aha! Nice. I found a new rune. But aside from doing the blink to move forward more quickly, there's not much else I can really do because I can't afford these, unfortunately, because I need to get 4 runes for them. And there are ones that just make you... Well, I can get like extra reflexes that deflect incoming attacks. Don't want that one. Oh, hello. Bone charm. Craft your own bone charms. Wow. Okay. I like the sound of that. Let's go for it. I'm not sure tried that one. Excellent. Okay. So bone charms provide minor supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit, or use the heart to detect them. By default, you equip up to 5 bone charms at once in the bone charms section. Corrupt and black bone charms are rare and powerful, offering exotic traits, but corrupt bone charms are unstable and also possess negative traits. With a bone crafting enhancement, you can craft new bone charms by sacrificing bone charms and runes you've acquired in the world to learn new traits and obtain raw whalebone. You cannot learn the traits from corrupt or black bone charms. So essentially it's kind of like taking an original bone charm and then deciding to mess around with it. Well, for now we're not going to do that because I want to focus on getting through the mission. So the bloodfly are relatively easy to kill. Oh, I've already read that one on another stream. I recognise the passage. There's a dead wolfhound, we don't want that. Apparently, Curator Ashworth's recordings are in this room. Oh, it's that one.
After Delilah fell to the assassin Dowd, her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Intriguing. I need to get up there somehow. Yep, painting. I knew that was that. As soon as I saw it on the other side, I thought, oh, I'm having that. Yeah, I've already put that one out there as well. She seems obsessed with Sokolov's accounts, despite thinking he's a bit primitive for some reason. Yeah, so by disabling Brianna, I've been able to take that out. Interesting. So now all I need to do is escape, I believe. Yep, all I've got to do now is get back to the skiff. I thought with this being a more hidden room, there might be something in here, but it doesn't look like there is. That's disappointing. Never mind, no big deal. Ah, look where we are again. This is where we came before. So ironically, I was right next to the archives. If I'd have known what I was doing, I'd have gone there and got that. Oh well. Never mind.
Huh?
Someone was like, huh? And I'm like, no, nothing to say here. Still nothing to say here, mate. There's a guard staring right at me. Well, I'm going to have to get back inside, I think. There's no sign of him. I can't see.
I hate this wool. It itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
See, there's one guard there, but I can't see the other one who was in this room. Okay, time for plan B. Which is to go back the other way. Oh, there's a guard there. Is that the same guard? Okay, that guard's alerted now. That's not good. This is the part where you're having to be very, very sneaky and hope for the best. Why can't they make this simpler to get out? Answer, because it's a game and the idea is to test you. It's not designed to be easy. That's the answer to that question. Right, let's see if we can go up from the top instead. See if this gives me a way out. Okay, so far not seeing any guards here. That's a good thing. Okay. So far, so good. Question is, which way are we going to go now? sake. What do you mean you can't get up there? What do you mean you can't get up there? You are taking the nonsense. You are talking nonsense, mate. You can get up there. You will get up there. That is just bad luck. That's really annoying. I'm getting really, really irritated by that. That's just bad luck. Wasn't... Oh, shut up. Shut your mouth. I can do what I like. Bugger off. Right, is there any way inside of here then? Yeah, no access there because the gates are locked. Yeah, this is the access to her place again, isn't it? The issue is I've got no way to get up and over. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a way to get up and over. No one's going to bother me here. They're all knocked out. Hang on a second. Ah, bugger. Boo. I thought I was about to find another way down to the other side then, but apparently not. It's an impressive little place. I'll give it that much. So I think it was it's kind of like a massive turtle avian. You see it here. Looks like a mechanical turtle. You can see all the gears on the inside of it. Quite what they were thinking of doing with it, I don't know, but it was there for whatever reason. Oh no, no, not you. Yeah, there's nothing going on here. Right. Oh. I was just trying to see if there was a way through there, but I don't see one. Hey! I've just gone fishing the old-fashioned way, using a knife. Yeah. That's right, hagfish. It's revenge time. I've just taken out the hagfish because why not? Yeah, there's no sewer through there. I thought there might be a way to swim through, but nope, not to be, unfortunately. In the words of many a streamer online, no dice. Question is, how far round does that beam go? Does it go all the way around? Because if not... Right, the beam's not the problem. I can get by the beam.
Hey, where do you think you're going? You bastard!
I'm gonna reload. I'm going to reload that. That was because they came to attack me. If you had possession, you could have used them to get through the little hole. Interesting. Is that like a way to get to some secret Easter eggs or something? For me, the biggest problem at the moment is I can't get past the beams. There's no way. There's too many guards. That's my issue at the moment. All the fences are too high on the side, so I can't blink around them either. I mean, if I could get on top of that there, I could use the beam. I could use that way to get out. Aha. Right, that might be useful. I knew there had to be another way.
Sock. One useless sock. Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hangfish in my jacket pocket.
But that was not me.
That tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely.
Kind of dry. Really go for a whiskey.
I have a new assignment for one of your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the workshop. MV.
So what was it he was looking for? And ironically, it's back over there. So there is actually something that I need to go back for now. Would you believe that? I find all the way over here, and what do I instead need to do? Go back and get it again. That is hilarious when you think about it, but hey ho. Hee ho. I've got one called Blade Ballet and Reverberation Tubing. Over that's far. Well, at least I now know a way in and out. But what I could really do with doing is finding some more of Sokolov's brew. I'll get my healing back while I can. So what did that bone charm do, I wonder? Let's find out. Nothing in that. That's annoying. Say I chose that one. So I got, yep, so that one. Spring has a slight chance of eliminating a body. Nah, not bothered about that. And then I've got these ones, familiar scent. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. Very useful, that would have been. Running out of breath reduces mana before health is helpful too. And then you got the corrupt. So they're all the ones that are a bit more different. Then you got the darkened ones. You take significantly less damage, but your movement speed is reduced. And then enemies miss more often. You are more visible to enemies. They're double-edged sword ones, which are kind of pointless to be honest. So yes, you take loads more damage before being killed, but you can't move, so you can't get away from enemies. Then what's the point? I must admit, in Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, if you manage to complete all the missions, you get awarded an item. And it should be amazing. Except, when you equip it, you're always cursed. So it means you can never, ever use your DMW. So it's completely pointless. Right, well I better go back and get this mysterious item for the black market, I'm guessing. Oh, I've just retrieved a crossbow bolt. Still, with the actual royal home completely neutered now, I might as well take advantage and go back for this, just so I can get it. So all the guards aren't going to see me now with the way I'm doing this. My sneaky, stealthy approach. And the good thing is I've just seen a window which will get me straight through. So if I go through the window here, I won't have to worry about trying to crawl around the other guards, which will make life much more interesting. One of them was open. I saw one open. So, where is this Roseboro prototype? Because it was heavily guarded until I took out all the... Whoops. Okay, so that's what they mean by lockdown. Right, I'm going to have to go back and reload, aren't I? Oops. So much of being well protected. And that's the security room. So you need that to get in. Right, time for a quick reload. So the question is, where's the security room key? That's the question.
Tugged on it nightly, then ever so slightly.
Oh, I didn't mean to go in there. Fine, I'll do it this way. Yeah, so you need to get into the security room. Because again, I tried getting through there, and the glass was like no dice, unless there's a way up, unless there's a way using the upstairs. Thought there might be something locked in there, but I don't see anything. Because there was like a glass floor, wasn't there? But I don't see it. I don't see a way down to it. So we go back down the stairs again. See, that's what I'm talking about, that glass floor. And it appears to be right in there, but I didn't see any way to break it. Yeah, there's no glass floor there, is there? But that's definitely the room, so... Where is the key? Where is the security room key? I mean, there was one thing I could try, which was just to smash the window and try and jump through the glass. Hold on. I knew there had to be another way. Right, hang on a second. I don't trust this. Those red lights get my attention. Seeing those red lights makes me somewhat nervous. There's security room key. So I've now found that. Bunch of playing cards. I'll take that, might as well. Okay. So that's what it does. That's the way it does it, does it? Okay, no big deal. I think you just need to rewire it. I think that's what it is. Rewire it and then that'll allow it to open. Oh, I'm back here again. Boo. It's the rewire tool. That's what it was. I made a massive mistake then. Before I do anything. Yep, so you don't want to do that. That's why I quick saved it. I wasn't sure if I needed to press the button. But by getting the green light on, hopefully that'll mean we can go through it. It's now got a green light. There we go. So, now what I need to do is get to the shopkeeper, wherever he is. And that's the tricky part. Now the question is, can I use this in any way to get over there? If I can't, then we'll go back the way we came and go over that way. Because this way was a lot safer. And faster as well. Ah. It's easier to disarm when you're going this way. Okay, so now what we need to do is get ourselves after this mysterious shopkeeper.
Settle down, stomach. Dinner will be in you shortly.
Holy shit! Where do you think you're going? You won't get away!
I'm gonna reload in a second anyway.
Hey! What happened here?
Where are you hiding?
Oh, you bastard!
Someone's shooting at us! One of us is down.
Shit!
What? Somebody's down.
Purely because I'm gonna reload in a second anyway.
What the fuck was that explosion?
Just to confuse everybody, the guards aren't very impressed, are they? Low chaos. Let's go back to the let's go back to the main game, shall we? Let's go back to the low chaos route. We've briefly played as murder Corvo. Let's go and play it properly. Problem is, I've not really got anywhere I can use as cover here. I suppose there is. I just had a thought.
Not this time.
Why don't I just go back up this way and try and use that route again? See if I can find a way on that ledge. Instead of like coming down to ground level, which is not the safest route.
You up for a beer later?
Sure.
Yeah. Nah, I can't be bothered, mate. I don't drink. Right, okay, so, aha. That's because I fell down. That's what happened there. I landed on something and then couldn't go anywhere else. Murder Hobo Cove, no. That wasn't the plan, no. I can assure you that one, Avian. So if you are interested in a high chaos version of Dishonored, go check out Queen 3210's channel. Go play through the original Dishonored on high chaos. A lot of fun to watch, actually. Some really, really cool methods of playing the game, shall we say. Funny commentary too. Right, this is where I came before, so... yeah, what I need is to get across somehow. I mean, I could just try shooting them using the sleep darts. Oh, nasty. I tried to land on that tiny little ledge. You know, that tiny little light bracket. That's what I was aiming for. I was aiming for the tiny little ledge and it wasn't having any of it. I've managed to stand on some form of light though, which I wasn't expecting to happen. So, now the question is, can I get to any others? The answer's probably no. I mean, I can get down there, but am I going to be seen if I do? That's the key question.
I thought I heard blood flies for a second.
I've got to get back with the Dunwall. I feel so bad. I haven't seen that kid in 2 years.
is where we do an acid test. Is the light going to see me, or is it going to stop?
One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in shankers.
Anytime, Queen, you know me. Anytime. Surely that's not gonna work. Yeah. Didn't think that was gonna work. Did not think that would work at all. And this is the part where you've got to just try and find your way. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if there was, like, anywhere I could use, but there's literally nothing I can climb on. Not that I can see, anyway. If I had a climbing route like there, all the way across, but there's nothing on the other side.
Only something would happen around here. It doesn't have to be a circus, just some little bit of excitement once in a while.
You don't want excitement when I'm around, pal. Trust me. I say, I've got down there without any issue. I mean, I can take this guy out using the sleep dart. So he's gone for a sleep. He's having a little lie down. I'm going to see if maybe... You tried that once and you dropped the weight and exploded. Oh no. Wow, but that got people's attention. And by using the tree, I was able to drop back down here, which is kind of helpful.
Something's got to give.
What is going on here? Stop!
Seriously, bro? Piss off.
Let me show you.
Let me show you his bossy swat.
Come on, let's finish!
Yeah, finish it. That's right. Destroying my stealth kill. Get out of here, you pricks. Yes, Master of Stealth I am not. All because I wanted to protect the body from being seen. So, with that in mind... Let's get him from all the way back here, where it's not less likely to be an issue. Hopefully there, he won't be seen. That's a mere taster of what the murder happy Corvo is. As I say, go check out the Let's Play on Queen's channel. Short burst episodes which are very, very fun indeed.
12 weeks have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the
Right. No one's likely to see you here, so you can stay down there for now. Okay then. Now, last time we got to this point and then we're undone because of the guards who were basically in the way. Oh, hello. I've already been detected a couple of times, so it's not as big a deal. The shopkeeper appears to be through there, so how do I get to him? Oh, more guards. There's a guard there. Yeah, there's definitely no route through there. Door is blocked. Why? Why is the door blocked? How very inconvenient. The door is blocked when I need it.
It's not my job to clean up.
Seriously, why is that guard there? Why don't you just do us all a favour and get lost? That didn't quite go to plan.
Nothing
I
here?
don't like that.
Let's have a look
Better
around.
have a look.
I wonder who's that.
Something's gotta give.
Damn you!
That's because the light spotted me, and as soon as that happened, that was it. As soon as that happened, it was like, yeah, you're not getting out of this alive, son. You're not getting out of this one alive. Okay. That sounded like an alarm was going off again, and it shouldn't have been. Yeah, there's nowhere through here. So this is the problem. They've made this really hard to get out of. There's nowhere to escape without doing killings, and I don't want to. They're not made it like they're not given like any like obvious patterns, in my opinion. And again, there's no. You can get all the way over that way, not a problem, but you can't get back this way. That's the issue. And you can't get onto that from there because it's too far away from the wall edge. So the deck is massively stacked against the player. Possibly too far stacked against the player. I don't want to do that. I accidentally hit the wrong key. That wasn't down to the game, that was down to me. I mean, I don't want to go into like killing mode. I don't want to. I don't want to do that mode. There should be another route, but there's nothing I can see. There's no other way. I'm gonna go back inside, see if I can find any way in here. I want a way out which is not so obvious. Right, let's go back upstairs and get to the balconies again. Up on the top layer. Up we go, keep climbing. Oh man, it's because the shopkeeper's not in his actual place where he left his mission. If he'd have been waiting for me there, this wouldn't be such a problem. But of course, they can't do that. They have to actually be somewhere else, which is way more awkward for no reason. Right, I'm now completely lost on what I want to do. Nope, not that way. Where are the windows to the outside? I'm getting really confused now. Where are these windows to the outside? Are they up above there? Is that it? That might be it actually, yeah. That makes sense. So how did I do it last time? I think I stood on the edge and then went up. That was it. And then somewhere in here. What's this? I was looking coming back here for that alone. Well, at least I found some. At least I found some more loot. I can't argue. It was worth doing the hunt around this side just to find more ways out. Nope, can't break that window. Okay, so is there a way out of here I can use? That worked, but not in the best way. That took a lot of health off me, that. Yeah, see, there's fencing there, so there's no way out. There's literally no way out without killing everybody. Because I can't get to that platform in the middle. Why do I get the feeling that landing on that is going to kill me? I'm going to try it anyway, but I think this is going to go badly wrong. Get ready for this. Warned you. Knew that was going to happen. I'll say this is unfortunately where the game's a bit needlessly frustrating. It's all well and good giving you a platform on one side, but when it leads to a dead end and there's nowhere to go down, there's no way across, it's just not appropriate. There should be another way. But all the ways I've got involve going past loads of guards and there's no way to do it. Not without doing something ridiculous like this. Try and create a distraction, see if that'll work. Let's say it'd be nice if I could stand on, like, you know, the middle of somewhere like that, but I can't. There is literally nowhere to go without taking on the guards, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that way. Okay, hold on a second.
I don't have time for games.
Aha.
Come out wherever you are.
Now we've found a way. I knew there had to be a way.
Nobody there. Let's have a look.
So by disabling this,
Hello? Anybody? We're making me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
just because you don't have...
We need to find
Look
something.
everywhere.
Anything.
Come on, show yourself. Be on your guard, right,
Stay
boys?
sharp.
So now the question is, how do you get safely down from here?
Nothing here.
I wonder if the rumors are true about the Crown Killer. The Royal Protector, really? A bunch of degenerates.
Okay. Let's see if we can land on this platform.
Masked killer. Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere.
Hey, here we go.
This whole business has me on pins and needles. Jumpy as anything. I read it. My nerves is shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this. The color of the sea yesterday. Bad omen. Bad. Even the air is different. Something's coming.
What in the void was that noise?
What was that?
What's going on here?
Wait.
I'll check around here.
So let's see.
Someone.
Let's have a look. Huh?
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I swear I could have done with opening this earlier, and I can. Hey, hey! Alrighty then. Now we're getting somewhere. That was needlessly complicated, but that one little change in the gate arch made all the difference.
Someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
And none of those guards saw me then. I don't know how. I've no clue.
Blue-jawed hagfish. River crust's more likely.
Okay. Now to try and find the shopkeeper. He's down here somewhere. Let's quickly save our game, shall we? Now that we've found our way down, we've managed to do something. And there is a series of hands. This suggests that he's down here at the base of the stairs.
Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself. Welcome. Obviously, you are someone with refined tastes. Welcome to my shop. What can I do for you today?
Interested in this? It's supposed to be an early prototype by Roseboro.
Oh, so you're familiar with Roseborough's work. Honestly, it's an interesting trinket, but it's not worth much. Trade it to me and I'll draft up some schematics based on the design that you can use to modify your tools.
It's worth more than that. Last chance if you want it.
I see. Of course. I meant no offense. I'll throw in a finder's fee and a discount here at the shop as well.
Deal.
Anything else I can interest you in?
Excellent. So there we go. We've now done that mission, which has allowed us to get some more things, so... Oh, hello. That's nice, I got some loot. Even more cool. So let's have a look.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
The howling bolt that blinds more enemies, causes witches to flee, wolfhounds, semi-automatic firing, magnetized bullets, ricocheting shots, impact grenades that explode on contact with living targets. So there's some quite useful upgrades here that I could get, but the question is, how expensive are they? That's the key point. Like, one that blinds the enemy, how much is that? Ah, I see. So it's only 15. That's for the crossbow bolts. Sleep darts. Yes, we could do with getting a few of these.
choice. Bloodflies are worse here than any district in Kanaka. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Absolutely not, my friend. I know what I'm doing. Safe combination. Ah. So that was a safe combination, which I don't even know why. Oh, 300. Yeah, go on, I'll buy it.
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
The shopkeeper's cousin wants to send a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory, now infested with bloodflies. He knows the combination to the safe there. Oh, there was a safe there. I'm going to buy it just in case. And I'll buy some of you as well. Okay. If I go to upgrades.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
So I have that, which is bolt inflicts greater damage. That's the one that enables black magic soul bolts to stun and blind enemies. That could come in handy. Ah. Causes witches to flee. That could be very useful. Once installed, you won't be able to install... Oh, you have to decide... Right, okay, in that case, no, because you have to decide which way you go. That's a tricky one. I'm not deciding it just yet. And I need to get one of these upgrades before I can do anything else. Faster reload speed, crossbow accuracy, extended bolt range, that could come in handy. Yep, okay, and that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to save the rest of my cash.
It was a pleasure to serve you.
So, new mission clue. In an abandoned lecture hall, the safe contains some valuables. However, the place is Corvo. The safe code is 107. So that's another mission. Yep, security room key. We've already got that, so that's fine. So we've now got another thing in there, which is rather crazy, to be honest. So, we're not done yet, would you believe, people? There's more to do. Said across from the Royal Conservatory there's a safe.
I'd love to know who made that mask. Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.
You would love to know who made the mask. I could tell you, but unfortunately I would then have to kill you. And I don't want to kill you. I'm not in high chaos mode. I'd quite like to avoid killing you if I can. I'd quite like to avoid that. It's better for us if we don't do killings.
Then I'm a filthy bloodfly, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Is there anything back here, I wonder? Nope, just an abandoned gate that we can't get through. That's disappointing. I wanted to know if there's like any hidden power-ups or anything like that, but the answer is no, there's not.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes, we're about to leave.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
So let's see what our ranking was then. Hostiles killed just 2, surprisingly. But we got 8 free bodies detectors and 8 detections. So we kind of ended up, as you can see, over here. But that wasn't too bad. Meanwhile, of the runes we found, 6 runes we found 4. We did miss an outsider's round, unfortunately. We found 6 bone charms, load of coins missing, 2 paintings missed, but all the blueprints found. I think that's the first time I've actually completed a full order on one of these tasks, actually, apart from maybe an outsider's round ones. And then the special actions, renegotiate, got the best price on the Roseboro prototype, and also forever severed Ashwood's links to Delilah's magic. So that avoids us that, but you can see now, look at the amount of time that took, nearly 3 hours. Because I am a clot who takes too long.
"3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me."
Yeah, Corvo's not happy that he allowed himself to become a target like that, is he? Time to write another travelogue.
What happened 3 years ago? Brianna Ashworth and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, influencing the visions they sent to the High Overseer, and through him, to all the Abbey faithful across the Empire. But I put a stop to that. I must admit, I'm impressed by Delilah's delusions of grandeur. Is she dreaming of being worshipped the way some occultists worship the outsider? I'm worried about what I'll find back in Dunwall. I hope Emily is alright. Anyway, Ashworth is no longer a witch. Her connection to void magic is broken, and hopefully now Delilah's coven in Kanaka will be broken. I also learned that Ashworth organized some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality. It happened in the manner of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton. I'll pay him a visit. Megan Foster. She admitted that she knew Brianna Ashworth from years back. Ashworth, who's been part of Delilah's coven mixtures for a long time. I can't quite put it all together, but it's something I noticed. Megan won't look me in the eye. I want to trust her, and I'm grateful for her help. But do I really know anything about her? I can't sleep. My father died when I was so young, and I hated him for it. Of all things, a lumber accident. It seemed like a foolish end. I could never forgive him. I hated him for leaving me without a father, as if it was the worst thing in the world. Now I know better. It's taken all this time to understand. It is so much worse to lose a child. Emily, I am coming for you. No matter what, I will come for you.
And yes, Queen, though Piero Joplin appreciates the compliment regarding Corvo's mask. So it's time for us to confer with the allies. First of all, is there anything else back here to loot? Probably not. They're all in there, so quickly checking here. Ah, so she's not in this time. Oh, hello. Thank you. I'll have that.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and worse. from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
So that's very helpful. I've had to leave some blueprints behind for me. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Yes, we've got the sunlight out here. Why? Seriously, why?
Making us out in the city, but I'll explain.
Oh, I'm hearing him down here. I was like, I'm like, where are you? Yeah, let's not drop down there this time.
I never expected to feel so tired.
So is Sokolov painting there? I wonder. Let's get some more food in my gut because I'm low on health. Thanks to my messing around.
Observatory got us closer to understanding Delilah's secret. Now for the next step.
No more witches in Karnaca.
The Silver Spike on the Howlers. Your dear editor is stepping aside this week to give you both sides of an argument raging across the city. Guest editor the Howler Blight. And a letter published last week by the Gazette was an outrage. How could Madame Anto suggest that the Dust District, and even Karnaca itself, would be better off if we legitimized Paolo and his Howlers in any way? Instead, decent folk should hope to wake one morning and read that Paolo is finally dead or in jail. And why should we be wary of the Abbey? Only a witch need worry about the wrath of the overseers. The Howlers are nothing but a bunch of cutthroats who've never worked a day in their life. Everything they have, they stole. If you want their so-called protection, it comes at a price. On the contrary, the overseers have dedicated their lives to spreading the good values of the Seven Strictures. Believe me, the dust in Batista is not in our streets, but in our hearts, and only the Abbey will make us clean again. Sebastian Armitage. Talking about making clean again makes me think too much of a certain former world leader who wanted to make the world great again. Your dear editor is stepping aside this week to give you both sides of an argument raging across the city. Guest editor, we don't need the Abbey. Take heed, friends. The Abbey seeks to control our city and our lives. The overseers are building chapels and outposts, taking advantage of the despair in the crumbling corners of Sakonas, like our own infamous Dust District. You may have seen the sly propaganda from my learned rival, Sebastian Armitage, but consider with care. The Abbey will invade your homes looking for evidence of witchcraft or wrongdoing, and then all manner of possessions are suspicious. They imprison and torture the innocent with the intent of extracting confessions. They frown on dancing, drinking, and gatherings. Are you prepared to abandon the Gleaner's Feast? Are you ready to submit completely as they demand? The Dust District can only be saved by the very people who have lived here all their lives, like me, like you, like Paolo and his Howlers, trying to make things better for us small people, patrolling our streets, collecting and distributing resources to the ones in need. If more of us had Paolo's courage, maybe the Dust District could be called Batista again. Mavis Ento.
Rising up again to watch.
So, I've obviously got these here, so the question is, if I have to choose a side, well, I'm not going to side with the Overseers. The Overseers destroy my bleeding powers.
The old Batista neighborhoods, full of mining families, called the Dust District now. If I put people to work down in a mine, I'd want to live in a fortified bunker too.
Why are you touching up the paintings of her? Ah!
I knew plenty of people like Paolo growing up. Maybe not as crafty. Vice Overseer Byrne. I dread each interaction with the Abbey.
And there you are, that's my decision made for me. There's no way I'm siding with the people I dread. It ain't happening.
Corvo, it's true I don't tinker with mechanical devices much anymore, but I'm not so old to be as useless just yet. Behold, I fashioned a little contrivance for you, using only parts scavenged from this wretched vessel. Yes, all right, a few bits were currently in use, but I assure you none were involved in keeping us afloat. Say nothing to Megan, as her disposition needs no further souring. In any case, may this device serve you well.
And it's called the Spring Razor. Except I can't carry any more of them. So, that's helpful, I guess. Interesting you just put okay there. That tells us obviously something more to that. We'll find out as the story goes on, I guess.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Paolo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reached beyond others.
So, it's time to board the skiff, and essentially I've got one of two choices. Side with the Overseers, or side with this ratty looking dude on the other side. Paolo and his Howlers. It's a tricky one, to say the least. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm guessing this is going to be the start of a new mission, and if that's the case... The hell? What? Did that just happen? You all saw that happen? I opened the door, and the game ended. Seriously, what? In fact, I was already saying how this was going to be a, build up to a new mission. But because of how ridiculous that was, I'm actually going to say that that is a bizarre and hilarious way to say farewell for the evening. I've never ever seen anything like that before. I managed to kill a critical ally by simply opening a door. That is telling me that I need to stop playing this game because I suck too badly. So with that in mind, we're going to be back on Sunday evening at 8 PM GMT when we're going to go for a nice country drive in Gran Turismo 4. We'll be picking this game up next week. Keep an eye on the schedule for the rotation. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And stay away from doors, I guess.